I didn't expect this. Is that her? Is that Sammy Pack? No, no, it's not. For a moment I felt relief, happy it wasn't Sammy. But then I thought about the spirit of the ghost woman in front of me. I realized that there was someone out there missing her, just as much as I was missing Sammy. Someone that out there lost this girl. She was someone's daughter or sister or friend. Or she could be all those. I felt selfish for the relief, but can you blame me? Guys, do you think she's dangerous? She's a ghost. How much harm can she really do? So what do we do now that we've found her? I think we should talk to her. See why she's here. Just be yourself, man. I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm not asking her out on a date. Just trying to open up to her. Wow, maybe I am asking her out on a date. I'm not singing, by the way. I got a new life. You would hardly recognize me. I'm so glad. Hi, I'm Alex. This is Rory and Claudio. Are you okay? Backbeat. The word was on the street. No, I guess you're dead. Can't be that okay. Why are you here? Shit, I feel stupid. Guys, what the hell am I supposed to say to a freaking ghost? You're doing fine. Just keep talking. You'll make a connection. I hope. Why are you here? In this cave? Why aren't you moving on? Is that thing guys do? Ghost move on? I honestly feel like I'm just quoting movies at this point. Because maybe I'm gonna be the one that saves me. Are you haunting that boombox? Guys, I think she's haunting the boombox. Oh, you're my... He was supposed to be my Wonderwall. That's what it is. Oh, fuck. That's what I was... Oh, God. I had a feeling that's what it was going for. God damn it. He was supposed to be my boyfriend. I made you this mixtape. I made it and gave you everything. You forgot about our date. I ran across the street when I saw you. I was so excited to throw my arms around you. And what did you do when you heard me shout your name? You turned away and you put your arms around her. What did she have that I didn't have? I made you this stupid mixtape. I was never good at talking. I can't say things like you can say things. So I thought maybe that these stupid songs would make you know how I felt. But you don't want me for me. You were so cruel. You didn't even stop when the car brakes screeched and my body hit the asphalt. Fuck! And the red from my head poured onto the ground and everyone screamed. I was invisible to you. I was dead. Damn you, Shane G. Irving. This mixtape was for you. Wherever you are. I know if you could just hear it, I could be at peace. You would be able to feel the pain you caused me. Feel how much I loved you. Hey, Claudio, what do you guys say about that? Love makes people do crazy things. Make mixtapes for terrible pop songs. Run in front of cars. Refuse to move into the afterlife. Tragic, I hate guys like Shane G. Irving. Well, how's it his fault if he's not interested? I've had plenty of girls not interested in me. Can't blame them for everything. You try and see if there's anything you can do to help her move on. Oh fuck, I gotta keep talking to her. I better hope there's not a boss fight at the end of this. Would you like to remove the cassette? That doesn't seem like a great idea, but we're going to go for it. Remove the cassette. The boombox specter vanishes. Damn. Poor girl. Wonder how long she was haunting that cassette. I wonder what we should do with it. Wait, I see it. We have two options. We can give it to that Shane G. Irving guy, or we can return it to her brother who posted it on Onsum. I don't really know what's right. On one hand, her brother really wants his sister's cassette back. On the other hand, on the other, what if we gave Shane G. Irving the cassette and she just haunts him for all eternity? What if that revenge doesn't bring her peace? Good point. I don't know what's going right or wrong in this situation. I'll personally leave the decision up to you. Since you were the one to get the story out of her, I'll need to think on it. Okay, well, at least now we know it wasn't Sammy. As interesting as this was, we're no closer than we were yesterday. Yep. Well then, let's document this on Onsum and go from there. Hey Alex, I'm happy it wasn't Sammy. I think she's still out there. Thanks, Claudio. I think we should give it to the guy to haunt. That's what I'm thinking. Should give it to the brother, but fuck that. She said she'd be at peace, so we're giving her peace. The brother won't know no better. Like, yo, we good. I probably got 2 levels out of this, hopefully. Ah, 7 points. 7 fucking points, man. Strength. I need that one move to do like ass tons of damage so I don't have to do anything. And then you know the usual HP and defense. I'm like a random encounter away from leveling up again too. Oh, damn. Except the mine dungeon. Woo! Alright, come on. I'm like, what, level 26 now? I'm fighting level 17s? Watch it be a mimic. I'll just drop the controller and leave. Oh wait, this shit continues? Does this shit continue? This must be like a later level. Come on. Why is this car down there? Does he jump down there to get to his car?
Hey man, it's great to see you! How you been?
Hey guys. Wow, did you get even more muscular, Claudio? And Chandra, did you get even more beautiful? Always changing for the better, you two.
I brought my friends, Alex, Michael, and Rory with me. They wanted to check out your record collection and see if you could help them locate an album.
Friends of Claudio and Chandra are always friends of mine. Please, have a seat. I'll make some tea.
So my new friends here wanted to talk about some elusive record they can't seem to track down.
We've been looking for it for a while. We've been to literally like 10 record shops. Claudio says you've got quite the collection.
I do indeed. So what sort of music interests young people these days? Hair metal, power metal, speed metal, metallic metal, pop punk thrash metal?
I mean, I'm not really into metal. I mean, it's cool.
That'd be cool.
That's more of Bella's thing, I think. The eyeliner. So
Who is this enchanting young woman? Is she here as well?
No, she isn't here. She threw a hissy fit when she found out we were looking for this record.
Hissy fit? Do people even say that?
I don't believe they do. So what sort of music are you into, Alex?
I'm liking Chandra, by the way.
Oh, usually down-tempo stuff with trumpets, acoustic guitars, bells, toy pianos, and female vocalists singing sexually ambiguous lyrics.
Oh my god, I fucking hate you, Alex.
I don't think I have anything like that. Perhaps you noticed my collection of guitars?
Yeah, I think I saw it on the way in. You play?
I do.
Mark here made his fortune playing music. Well, before he became a world traveler. Mark sponsored the Bring Him Home concert for my cousin who fought in the Gulf War.
That was long before you could even walk. Hell, I was a kid then. The power of metal unites all.
Fuck yeah, Mark.
You see, heavy metal is the oral manifestation of all things good and powerful in the world.
I hope we meet Mark again. He's fucking sick.
It contains the perfect positive energies to dispel hate, racism, sexism, poverty. With the power of the metal gods channeling through my guitar strings, I was able to bring peace and prosperity to the Middle East.
This dude's awesome. I love this guy.
Well, he got our cousin.
Yeah, I did. Okay, I got ahead of myself. I brought peace to one family whose son had been taken captive. It's a harrowing tale filled with adventure and intrigue.
He's uniting families with the power of fucking rock. This dude's like Tenacious D incarnate. He's like fighting off the devil soon.
Yeah, I don't know if we really have time for that. And besides, like I said, I'm not really all that into metal. With all the bad fashions, teased hair, it's also 80s. This is the 90s. We're moving forward. Our music is about things.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend that you don't mean to imply that heavy metal can't be about things.
Oh my god, Alex, I fucking hate you. I hate you so deep. It's a deep hate.
Clearly, you've never heard the soaring scream of the guitar paired in perfect counterpoint to an orchestra, accompanied by the sound of 1,000,000,000,000 angels. You, my dear boy, must listen to my greatest hit, Murder Run and Melancholia Reigns Unbroken.
It's a lot less depressing than it sounds. All of Mark's music is like that. He has albums and albums filled with skeletons and decaying corpses. But somehow he manages to make music that speaks to the soul. Like Scene of Decay, The Stone, Part 9. The first few songs of that album are really beautiful, Alex. Disfigured by Eliga's on High Altar of Honor. That is my personal favorite. I used to hula hoop to it all the time.
One of Mark's tracks were featured in some pretty great animes. Dragon of Thy Delusion and Powered by Delirium were featured in my second favorite anime, Panic Control.
Yeah, okay. Enough about this topic. Can you tell me about this tea we're drinking?
This here is something I only bring out when friends are over. It's called Dahang Pao. It's a world-famous tea, exceptionally rare and difficult to come by. The bushes that produce this tea are reportedly over 1,000 years old. Make sure you don't spill a drop. This is very special tea.
Where did you get this? It's amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing, right? Can't explain to you in detail how all these circumstances are related. It would be a very long and very complicated story. And I mean no disrespect to you when I say this. It would be virtually impossible for you, at this stage, young man, to understand. Now, you are, of course, in no way responsible for this, but I'll do my best to explain the circumstances by which I came to possess this rare leaf. In my youth, I was something of a traveler. I lived for journeying and discovery. I had a partner, a very good man, who became ill in his mid-30s. At the time, I considered myself to be very worldly. I lived for the dirt under my feet, but I also did not believe in the supernatural in any form. Alas, my partner came down with a severe stomach cancer that began to claim his life. He was a spiritual man, one might say, and he believed in miracles. His faith and his failing body led to the ending of our friendship. He left for India, and I stayed back in Arizona, where I'd built a life for myself in between trips. He was gone for many weeks when I received a letter from him. The letter was scribbled in the handwriting of a dying man. It featured coordinates that, upon further inspection in an atlas, proved to be in the mountains of India. So, after many days of travel, I arrived at the summit of Mount Kangchenjunga. I paid a local village boy to guide me to the location. At the top, I found my friend. My friend who only a few weeks ago had been on the brink of death, had been cured through the power of water. The water boiled in the particular style of pots created by the Dharabeta yogis is said to have amazing healing powers. Now, when my friend had regained his strength tenfold, I was in shock. I longed to take a sample of this drink back to an American laboratory where it would be tested and ultimately turned into a cure. But I was told that the last bush bearing the tea had burned up in a forest fire. Now, there was no evidence that any such fire ever occurred. Angered, furious, on the point of striking the yogis, my friend had to take me away. Together, we explored the mountainside for the remainder of the week. Now, despite my anger that they would not let me test the tea, everything had been incredibly happy. In India, I've always felt an incredible glow of joy. On our last day, before we were to return, the earth gave out beneath my feet, and I was stuck. Soon a storm came. The storm was so bad, I feared it would wipe away the mountain, and I'd be stuck in a landslide. This is where things became interesting. My friend was able to break away at the rocks binding my feet with his bare hands. He had expelled the disease from his body and achieved a new strength. I believe I would have died on that mountain had it not been for him. I hold true to the fact that he survived his cancer so he could save me. When we returned, the yogi hermit had left his camp, but he left behind the pot he created to cure my friend's cancer and a container of this tea.
Wow. That's a fascinating story, man. Really, this is an amazing cup of tea.
Yeah. You know, it's valued at $3,000 an ounce. So, what did you kids come for? How can I help you?
Oh, my friend Alex here is looking for a record. It's called Mystical Ultima LP Legend.
That name. It sounds so familiar. How did you find out about this mystical LP?
I found the jacket. Here, I have it with me.
Ah, yes. The Mystical Ultima LP Legend by Vela...
Did you say Vela Wild?
Of course.
Yeah. But didn't you know this already? It's on the cover. Did you even read it?
Suddenly, everything made sense. Well, at least a little bit of sense. Bella, the guitar, her ability to fight with sound. Clearly, she was the musician, the creator of this record. How stupid I had been. I told her about the record, and she must have assumed I read the title closely. Vela Wild. Probably a stage name.
Did I say something wrong? You, kind of stopped talking for a while and looked all deep in thought.
I just realized something.
Yeah, the mind is like that. You keep many things hidden away, and they come out when they're the most needed. Did you ever consider that this record might be locked away inside your mind? And if not yours, maybe inside the mind of this Wild character.
Damn. So you don't have it?
No, how could I? It hasn't come out yet.
What?
What?
Check the date on the back of it. See the sticker? Do not sell until January 1st, 2000. Since I'm not a time traveler, well, at least in this life, I couldn't possibly have this record. You kids should pay closer attention to your record jackets. They have lots of useful information on them.
Thanks a lot, Mark. I know where to find this record now.
What? You do? How?
I'll explain some stuff when we get outside.